Good length.
Do I?
Yep.
You say yeah. Oh man. I'm trying, man. I waited like 2 or 3 months last time I got my hair done. It was in like January. Yeah. Yo, is that Tyson up there? It kind of look
On
like
the left,
Tyson.
in the barbershop?
On the right. I can tell that's Cat Williams in that green shirt. That gotta be Cat. And that gotta be Cosby over there sitting in the chair.
Yeah, that's Tyson.
Yeah, that's Tyson, that's Ali.
Yep.
Yeah. That's tough.
Some of our patriarchs.
Man. Good man.
Yes, sir.
So where you from out here, man? Like
North side?
North side, okay.
Kind of moved all over.
I wasn't growing up, man. Well, I already know.
You know.
Yeah, on the north side.
It was good, you know.
It's love.
Take the good and the bad.
Hey, man,
the bad is character building. The good is a smile on your face.
Yeah. There's no love without hate. No good without bad.
A lot of gangs.
Yeah.
You know, 80s baby. Different zones. Family members and friends gotta choose. Sports. I love sports.
Look like an old lineman or a D tackle or some crazy shit.
Yeah. I did both of them.
Okay.
Just linebacker.
Yeah.
Played up for my weight class.
Did you really?
I was younger and I played up. My uncle put me up on the weight class. And they dogged me. But then when I got with my own class, I could hold my own. So he knew what he was doing.
Right.
You play any sports?
Oh yeah.
What sport did you play?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I was adopted by a white lady at like 9 months old. And that's all you know what I'm saying? That's all I ever known. So my grandfather was big on baseball. So from the second to 6th grade, because my grandfather died when I was in 4th, and shit fucked me up because that was the only reason why I played sports. Anyway, but
his influence.
Yeah, he was my best friend.
I could dig.
To this day, that was my best friend.
I could dig.
But I played soccer, volleyball, basketball, football, baseball, and baseball was the biggest. Like I was the biggest third baseman. Like real life should have probably went in like minor league or some crazy shit, but it's like I quit playing because of him. Yeah, the only reason I played was because of him.
Right.
I just love seeing him smile, love seeing him come to my games, but when he stopped, I just stopped caring. And then after that, I just turned into a dumbass. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
You know?
Your influence.
That's what it was. I didn't have any influence at that time. I listen to anybody.
Right, I got you.
You can tell me the sky's finna fall, or it's blue. You know what I'm saying? Or it's green. As long as I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? But a child's mind is so undeveloped. I realized that growing up. You know what I'm saying? I probably ain't developed my mind fully until I was like 21, 25 or some shit. But it's like I was easily influenced.
I think a lot of young men are in the influence. The fact that we have an influence is a good thing. It just, in our community, we need more leaders that's going to, pour the influence out. Like I remember when I was coming up, it was a lot of older guys that knew my family, and when they seen me, they knew my family name. They called me by my family name, and they was like family. And even though I didn't know them, they knew my family. So when they seen me, they knew who they was. So they was like, "Hey, ain't you?" It showed me love. I think as a community, we got to get back to that because it was a village.
Right.
Go down the street and borrow some sugar from Miss Johnson. She gonna give you 2 potatoes, and we gonna eat the potatoes, and you give her the sugar. We gonna have a meal.
That's how it go. That's how it's supposed to go.
I remember seeing movies like that. My grandma moved like that. Her sisters moved like that.
I don't know if it's still any good people out here anymore, man.
There's a lot of good people out here, man. It's just, you know, the level of how good they are showed during times of adversity when it's time to show it. You know, everybody can make a bad decision, you know, but when you make a good decision, it stands out. There's some people that want to make more good decisions than bad ones, and that's okay. Because, you know, even when you make your bad ones, you make a mistake. You're supposed to learn from it.
Right. It's supposed to be a lesson, not a loss.
Right. So, I think there's more good people out here than bad.
I would want to believe it.
Because people, you know, you can choose which nature you want to walk in. And that's where the influence come back in at.
It's all about who you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? Too at that, like if you surround yourself around hood, ghetto shit, you might 9 times out of 10 you're gonna run into some bad people. But if you surround yourself around quality, good, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. But you gotta remember though, people migrated from the South here, and when they couldn't get housing because of discrimination, white people didn't want them over there next to them. Because, you know, we was taking jobs because they paying us less work to do the same type of work as European men. And, you know, we came with tribes children with our families, you know what I'm saying, from the South. Like, we gotta support them. Like, you know, most black men back then, when you got like 5 or 6 children, they doing whatever they gotta do to take care of them. They ain't, you know, they ain't trying to be no low lives. Because, you know, they wife wasn't gonna let them, and the children looking up to them. So they taking whatever job they can get to get on, and then work they hustle until they can do what they trying to do.
right.
So a lot of the areas were segregated. Because I look at Wellston.
I know a couple of guys from 6'5".
Wellston was a predominantly black area, but originally it was white over there.
Stop.
And it was built up, and it looked real nice over there. They had a trolley. It was a bank. You know what I'm saying? Now it looked like a wasteland over there.
Oh my goodness. It's like no life.
It's life, but it's a different quality of life.
I wouldn't want it.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, even though you because you're from the hood, it don't determine what you're gonna be in life, because it's still good people in the hood. It's character building. Even though you might be in an environment that might be messed up, you know, and your environment sometimes dictate part of your personality traits because of how you grew up. It don't mean you gotta stay that way. Because there's good people that come from the hood. Like, I'd rather take somebody from the hood to go to the boardroom with me because they know how to read people. Because you've been in so many different situations,
Right.
You know some stuff that ain't in no books.
Right.
And that's one of the skill sets you learn from being outside, from knowing how to judge and read and understand things that's not taught in schools. But that same skill set need to be taught in school. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that same skill set along with logic and problem solving need to be taught in elementary school and early childhood development between when the child is like 1 to 5, so that way our children can develop faster. Because in Japan, they got schools where they doing independent stuff like cooking, building stuff, like for real stuff at an early age.
Real.
And most of the children in our community, their mama's working, their mama's tired, they want somebody to put them in daycare, and the kids is in daycare learning about the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, but they're not using their motor skills to build stuff and create things. And it's more so art projects. Them kids in Japan, they planting gardens, they building doing like mock masonry work. You know what I'm saying? They got like daily chores that they doing, like cleaning up by themselves, doing laundry, putting laundry in baskets.
You say 5 years old?
Between 1 and 5 years old, bro. I watched the video of it and I was like, we need to implement that here, right now, in preschool. Before they even hit elementary school, they need to learn how to do these tasks and learn how to cook and know proper things. Because these are life skills. When you learn life skills when you young and you become independent, where you can do things on your own, where you don't gotta run up behind mommy and daddy and ask just for everything. You should know how to do some things for yourself. You should know how to read. You should know how to cook for yourself. And whatever trade that you're good at, when you start showing early signs of it, you should be put in that environment where you can learn all about it by the time you like 2. Because think about it, if it takes 10,000 hours to become a master at something, by the time you turn 18 and you've been in that environment at least 20 years, you're going to be an expert in it by the time you graduate from high school, and you're going to be able to make that $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year from your trade. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what I think. It's things I see and I'll be like, man, we can do this, we can do that. I know a lot of parents will be on board with something like that.
It should be. But nowadays, you got your 10, 12-year-old child, they mother 20, 27, 28, 25, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kids raising kids. I was born in 94. I'm 29.
Okay. I was born in 81.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to play till the street lights came on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was 10, 12 deep riding our bikes. We used to steal bikes and nowadays, I'm going to tell you how fucked up it is. Right up the road, I'm at the Grandview Market, and then there's a kid come in with a gun. Which is nothing wrong with protecting yourself, nothing wrong with the Second Amendment. I got guns, I'm not a felon, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you grab you a Sprite or whatever you grabbed, and then you say, let me get a pack of Swiss Elise. And the lady at the store say, let me see your ID. You can't even show your ID? Well, let me just get the juice in. But you got this big ass gun. Dude had to been about 16.
That's a survival tactic, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm not mad at him for keeping the gun, because when I was growing up, we had guns at that age. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was like your uncle gun, it was like your people gun.
Oh no, I got a big brother. I was, my brothers, they do the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I was part of the equation as well. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, but I always knew deep down that my mother didn't raise me like this. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to go steal cars. I didn't have to go break in houses. I didn't have to go rob people and sell drugs, because my mother did. She worked her ass off to make sure me and my brothers had whatever we wanted. I'm talking about my adopted mother made sure. You know what I'm saying? Some days the lights was cut off. Some days, you know what I'm saying, it was hard on food and shit, but it was like, we survived, and I just never. I don't know, like I said, my grandfather, he was a Navy vet, so it was like he just instills like
discipline.
Yeah, exactly. Character and discipline is like, and from what discipline is, from what I know, is like doing what you hate to do or got to go through or anything like that, and doing it like you love it. You know what I'm saying? Like doing that shit like you love it. I hate struggling, but I'm gonna do it like I love it because I got to. And it's only going at the end of the pain is success. You know what I'm saying? Like
your hard work pay off.
Yeah, it's gonna have to, because it can't get no worse than what it is.
When you hit rock bottom, the only way you can look is up.
You know, when you're on your back, all you can do is look up. Up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just it's something important that he installed in me. So it's like, I used to be with the fuck shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas never really fuck with me. Like, I never had a fight in high school. I had a fight in middle school and elementary. I had fights. But, like I said, niggas know my brothers and them kept guns and shit, so they didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, you such. They really ain't fuck with me. I grew up in Ferguson, graduated from McClure, you know what I'm saying? Mother did too, without me. She graduated 77, I graduated 2013, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I did it for her. I had to.
Yeah, homeboy graduated from over there.
Yeah, it was a decent school, bro.
Hams. She was a ham.
Ham?
Yeah. Last name Ham. Yeah.
I think I know some hams.
Delwood area.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, good people.
Yeah. I know some folks over there in Delwood, man. Delwood Market. Yeah, right there. It's kind of ghetto over there too. Just like, hey, it was ghetto in Ferguson too. I ain't gonna lie. But it was just like, I really want to move to like St. Charles or some shit. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you have, but if you ever been to St. Charles, it's like a whole different.
Yeah, whole different area.
You'll feel like you're out of town over there.
Yeah, because it's built up a little differently. The quality of life is a little different. The businesses and
exactly.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I worked out there for 2 years. Well, it was about a year and a half. And white folks don't treat you no different. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them don't see color. Some of them just see respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they fuck with you. You're like,
hey,
you want a good beer?
Huh?
They're like, yeah, you want a beer?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
It's cool, Bob.
Oh yeah.
But then you got something that's still got to learn, you know.
I mean.
But I seen more Indians and Mexicans.
They more racist than a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
Indians?
I think so.
Yeah, they
don't fuck with niggas, man. Like the niggas who own corner stores and shit like that.
Some of them do because they got to.
Because they got to deal with us. If they didn't deal with us, we're the money makers.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they get rich off us.
That's true.
Is what they realize, and they put all the hatred and shit for a dollar sign, which is all right.
They so in Mally's, right?
Oh, I kind of knew you was gonna bring that one up.
With Florissant.
Which one nigga fuck with me up there?
What I was gonna say was there used to be brothers back there in the kitchen. Now it's mainly Indians.
I peeped that.
And I'm not talking.
He used to be the old head with the attitude.
Well,
you know him.
He had a personality, but
so you know exactly who I'm talking
10
about.
10 minutes, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Food come out immaculate, good portions.
Yes.
The Indians back there, they starting to short the meat when they make the food, and I had to take my order back yesterday when I went and got me a euro.
Stop.
I just need some more meat on there. He went, took it back, put some more meat on there, and I was like, thank you. He was gonna sell it to me like that. I was like, I ain't spent $10 for this, and this ain't got enough meat on there. I could go buy the whole kit at home and make it myself.
Type deal.
And double my own meat.
Type deal. You don't fuck with the pork, do you?
I try not to, because of parasites and stuff like that. Like
breakfast food don't get to me.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. You know the sausage patties on, the croissant and
the croissant.
The BLT.
he said the croissant.
Yeah, the croissant and the fluffy biscuits, the buttermilk biscuits.
Yo, I had some this morning.
They're hard not to eat when you're used to them and they taste good.
And turkey bacon and that shit is blasphemous. It's not the same.
It's not the same. However, because of the health benefits of eating turkey rather than pork, you can rock with it. You just got to add more turkey bacon to it because them slices be real thin.
Yes.
And that flavor be in there, but it don't be as succulent as ham. So you got
to
kind of ham is succulent.
Hey, dude,
I
got a vocab.
Yeah, ham is really succulent. Like you can taste honey in there, brown sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like when they cure the bacon,
type shit.
They really take the time to cure the bacon and put it into the smokehouse. Like you can taste hickory, maple wood, pecan wood. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
they season the bacon with peppercorns and shit. You can taste all that.
Ain't nothing like bacon and sausage.
If they did turkey bacon like that, where they cured it,
it will never be like that. Nah. One thing I haven't tried that I should try is beef bacon. I heard that's next to bacon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, beef bacon.
You tried it? See, look at you.
I actually tried banana bacon.
What?
From banana leaves. I tried that.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, so you take banana, you cut off the little white film on the inside,
type shit,
and then you put it into the oven with some liquid smoke brushed on top of there, and it get thin like bacon, and then you just down the hatch. It's different. It's different. Like, you know,
it ain't bacon.
You gotta almost be vegan to eat that.
It ain't bacon.
Because if you a meat eater, you're gonna be like, what's this bullshit? You know. But you gotta almost be vegan to eat that. But like, you know, if you trying to cut the pork and you big on not trying to get parasites and stuff like that, banana bacon.
So what pork carries is parasites?
So yeah, cause pork, pigs, they'll eat their fetuses if they're not growing properly and they like this, then they like dying or they underlings, they'll eat them. Pigs will eat feces. Pigs will eat anything pretty much in front of them. It's nothing that they won't eat. They'll eat humans. They'll eat dead carcasses. They'll eat their own shit. And that's why they say that pigs have parasites in them, because like when you eat unclean things, it have unclean parasites in them. And sometimes parasites try to hijack your body.
Hijack?
You think about it. If a parasite is something that clings onto something and uses the nutrients of that thing it clings to for food, and it's the only reason why it's alive. So if you alive and you feeding it, it ain't gonna want to leave your body. You're gonna have to forcefully eject it from your body. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when people start doing detoxes, you know, sometimes their behavior changes because the parasite dictates sometimes what you want to eat. Like, you might have a craving for a ham sandwich or like several, like, because the parasite is hungry. You know what I'm saying? You might binge and like be craving sugar. You really don't want to eat no sugar for real, but you're starting to have hormonal changes and you craving stuff. It possibly could be coming from parasites.
I think I'm done with pork. Just hearing that, like on some real nigga shit, I think I'm done. I don't want that living in my body. I'm already alcoholic. Like, I'm done with that. I don't need no extra baggage.
Understood.
Like on some real nigga shit. Like, I accept my problems and I know my problems. You know what I'm saying? They're not too major, but it's some shit I can deal with and I can work with. But it's like that and smoking cigarettes. Eating pork and smoking cigarettes are probably my biggest
challenges.
I need to quit. And I know I need to quit and I want to quit.
So what you do is you give yourself a 21-day change or detox where you stop doing it for 21 days.
Smoking cigarettes and pork?
Yep. Any habit that you want to change, give yourself 21 days to work at it. Because in 21 days, your whole system, in 3 days, your system will reset because of fasting. But in 21 days, you develop a new...
That's why they call it a 3-day hump?
Yeah.
You bullshit.
Look, when Christ when they was persecuting Christ in the Biblios, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, tear down this temple, and in 3 days I'm gonna rebuild it. The temple he was talking about was his body. He wasn't talking about the church building. Because your body is your temple. The
Mm-hmm.
temple is where the Most High live and reside inside your body.
Mm-hmm.
Your higher self and your lower self is inside your body. Your higher self is with God. Your higher self,
Mm-hmm.
your highest dimensional self, which is in the scriptures why they say that you are God, because you are God. We are all human beings on this planet are pieces of God, because we are His offspring. And when you get inside of meditation and prayer, you access your higher self. We're in our lower self in our three-dimensional form.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get, there's ways on how you can access your third dimensional form, your fourth dimensional form, your fifth dimensional form, from being in spiritual meditation and prayer and fasting. That's why Christ prayed and fasted and did a lot of the different things that he did, and he reached his glorified body with what you call your ethereal body, and that's what the Roman soldiers was trying to suppress from him. Was him preaching the message and helping people reach their ethereal body, which is how you access the kingdom. Because he went around talking about the kingdom. The kingdom of God is already on the inside of you.
Straight up. You be going to church?
I do, but
Man,
remember,
beautiful.
the church is your temple, your body. That's the first temple. You know what I'm saying?
How the fuck this motherfucker up?
Well, you can rebuild it. Do that 21-day challenge and start working on some things that you want to fix.
No drinking, no smoking cigarettes, no pork. I wish I didn't wake up this morning at 6 o'clock and went to Schnucks and got some alcohol. A whole gallon.
Some things take time. Good morning. How you doing? How are you today?
I'm good. Taranka's on her.
I got you.
We told me she was my black.
Yeah, bro, some things take time. You got to work at your cravings.
I like that.
Certain things
Your
like
cravings.
behavior. Yeah, cravings. Certain stuff that we used to doing and
What you
different-
crave.
right.
What you feel like you want, but you really don't need.
Right, and so that's
You know what
why.
I'm saying? That should be a craving. Like what you feel like you want, but you really don't need. And there's a difference between the want and the need.
True. Like you need nutrients.
I need that.
Right. And so, but your taste buds might be like, man, we want to eat a whole piece.
Man.
But you really need like minerals like vitamin B12, which you get from apples. You might need some potassium you get from bananas and some water, and you might need some other stuff. And then it turns to like when you become conscious about it, well, self-aware, then it becomes choices you're making. The choices that you make to try to work it.
That's the biggest issue, I think, is choices a man makes, because men do what they want, boys do what they can.
Yep.
I'm tired of doing what I can, man.
I can dig it.
For real.
So then you make a choice and you stand on it. This is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna work at this. And you're gonna start noticing some drastic changes in what you can do when you start fasting and when you start working out.
Man, I used to be such a great athlete. My brother looked at me and he's in good shape. Nigga like 32, you know what I'm saying? Like great shape, 6-pack, all that.
Yeah.
Meech, man, like you don't look like you got an athletic bone in your body no more. I just looked at him, man. So right. I couldn't even argue with him.
Well, life outside of hospital.
But at the same damn time, nigga, you just sat there and did 5 years in the penitentiary.
So
You had no time
to work out.
Yeah, I ain't had time for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Discipline is different. I can dig it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't offer the white man, these good white people, as I should say, I can't offer them no years of my life.
Right.
I'm not built for it.
I respect that. we ain't designed to be in cages.
No. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like, I watched a thing called Blackfish, and it's about orca whales, or the killer whales. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah,
but,
I do. I've been to SeaWorld before.
okay, so you know.
Yeah.
But is what I'm getting to is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not designed to be in cages, is what you just said. There are 0 occurrences of any orca whale, which is an apex predator, which is when you're in the sea, nothing. They kill white sharks. They run in pack schools of 60 and 30. Like, nothing could kill an orca whale. The apex, nothing but a human could kill a killer whale. But anyway, yeah. 0 occurrences of them harming human beings out in the wild. You bring them to SeaWorld, into a hot tub, into a bathtub, and they killed one orca whale. I watched one orca whale kill 3 trainers. And the only reason why it's still living is because the sperm is worth $500,000. Seriously, and a whole orca whale is worth like $3 million. You know what I'm saying?
For
but
the meat, right?
Yeah.
The blabbers, they make cloths from.
Yeah. So you know all this something. But it's like, we're not meant to be encaged. Why do you think that orca whale killed you? Because you took me from the ocean.
Right.
You didn't take me from no hot tub, or you got the ocean, bro. You know how big the ocean is?
Massive.
You put me in this, you can't keep a lion in the cage.
And then when you start acting up, you start to understand why you acting up. You can't domesticate some animals.
I like that. You can't domesticate.
They just are who they are. God designed everything to be a certain way. He made mankind to have dominion.
But not saying that orca whale is dangerous at all. Even though it's named a killer whale, like I said, 0 occurrences of
in the wild.
They won't fuck with you in the wild.
Right. You got respect. When you respect nature, nature respect you.
I love that.
I think animals and birds and even the predators can tell, like, when you are a person at one with nature. They can tell.
Always. Because they go off that energy and that vibe. It's
Morning.
It's one
You
of
sleep?
Huh?
Did you sleep?
It's one of the white men right now. You know white men do it. Ain't no black people doing it. But it's one of the white men right now. He live with a pack of lions. But they accept him.
Okay.
And they keep him in the wild.
So he like their father.
He part of the tribe. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say father. He part of the
pack.
The pack.
They trust him.
Oh yeah.
He fed them.
Oh yeah. They run, jump on him,
Yeah.
play, fight.
I seen
with
that
him.
before.
Oh, you seen that? You seen him then?
Yeah, I seen
He
him.
got like 6, 7 full-grown lions.
So like if you raise them from like a cub and they like fresh from being with their mom, and you feed them and you give them a bottle, and they gonna look at you like a parent.
Straight up.
Nurturing.
Nurturing.
Yeah, you kind of play fighting with them, and they kind
Yeah.
of rough them up a little bit.
Yeah.
They have a certain level of respect for you because you care for them.
And they feel that.
My mama got a doctor's appointment today.
You gotta be a bad man to put your trust in the lion, though.
That's why I said, community is real big. Like, we gotta get back to our community, our culture, like getting our community back on board with certain things that we see and correcting things and trying to bring everybody back together. Because I think we the type of people, like, we strong when we together. Because you get energy.
It is unity. It's hard to mutinize when it's just one person, but it is the unity.
You ever been to the Million Man March?
No, what's that?
The Million Man March is where the Muslim brothers make a call to action to meet in a location, and all the brothers that are for changing our community come together, and all of them meet at a certain location, mainly like Washington D.C.
I've been there, yeah.
And march to stop, violence against black people and help the economics.
Okay.
So
you been there? DC, beautiful, ain't it?
It is.
Boy.
Took a family vacation out there and went out there, and man,
White House ain't as big as you think it is, huh?
I've been outside the White House and inside the White House.
I ain't been inside, I've been outside,
Man,
but
it's
it ain't as big as they say it is.
Just trying to figure out why they called it the White House.
Well, that's slave shit.
True.
The slave, we built this. We built the White House. You know that.
White and black are classes. It's not based off skin color, it's off a class system. And our nation of people used to be in the white class because the white class was considered righteous. Wealthy, righteous, privileged.
White is always privileged.
Front door.
They took the system and they changed the system.
I still forgot my phone.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Class wasn't based off skin color, it was based off of privileges. So if your family, if you came from royalty, right, your bloodline was kings and queens, all your people was not, what's the word I want to use? All your people was not commoners. You was uncommon. So to describe the uncommon people, they were classified under the king. It was called the white class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And they wore like linen. They wore white. They wore linen. Linen was a sign of purity, but it was a sign of royalty, like purple.
10:30, 10:45.
She was like, just confirming my appointment tomorrow at 4. She's like, you think you can have me out at 7? I'm like, yeah.
So purple's in color of
Right, she
royalty.
was like, I try to book. Where am I? I don't know.
That was actually her first time. Because I used to always book for her because she was new. She
okay.
knew. But I sent her my link. But sometimes I can't keep replying to people.
I said,
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm working and, so.
I said, I know she,
Especially when they kind of
it's a busy weekend.
up in the air, like,
Yeah.
don't know when they really can come.
That's how my friend was. She like, "Friend, can you do me a quick weekend?" And I'm like, I called her this morning to let her know I had somebody this morning. I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get you in. You gonna be babysit.
But these towels was on sale for $1, but this is all they had. They usually have boxes.
Where you was at?
Walmart. The towels, the size we need to do her.
Yeah.
They girl, I guess they bought them all. They only had 7 left.
How many did you, TT? How many did you get?
7.
7 for $7.
I'm gonna say, cause
You spend about 20 at Stylist. You get a bigger size.
I'm gonna get my fan, baby, cause I can't be. I'm burning up already.
You hear me,
What you
TT?
say?
You spend about 20. I think you get about. I think they come in a pack of 12 at Sally's. The black ones. They
12
bigger.
to 20.
I think they bigger size dimension.
No, these are the size that I like.
Okay,
Her size.
I got you. What size is that?
No. These are size that I bought that we've always used in the beauty shop.
Okay.
Mine got some that a little smaller, but all the ones that's that size I bought. I
Okay.
don't buy them.
Do it say the size on the tag at all, TT?
They baths, they hand towels.
Hand towels?
15 by 25.
15 by
But
25.
they hand towels.
Okay. When I go to the store and I look and I see some, I'm gonna grab some extra ones.
They're my personal.
I got you.
Well, until they get dirty, then they shop.
I'm already knowing.
Front door.
for the day.
Go to work. Take me a nap after I get out your sharing number. Go to work. I don't do shit but play Madden and smoke weed. Truth be told. So I save money, man. Well, I try to.
Man, it's a strategic game.
Oh man, I love the
You can
game of
almost
football.
be a football coach.
Yeah, oh my goodness. You just know the plays, know the schemes.
Call audibles.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Watch the reads and it's just. I'm actually a decent Madden. It's funny you said that. I play the #1 Madden player in America right now. I played Shabata Mitch. If you ever look up his name,
Okay.
yeah, he won like $250,000 playing Madden. So yeah, he's as of right now #1 Madden player. And like he got a little stream, and I watch his stream, and he'll play jokers and like he ain't playing for free because of course he a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta send money to the Cash App. I played it for $100. I only lost by 7. I was like, I felt confident. Like,
You film the game?
huh?
You gotta get you one of them Elgato film
Streaming.
streaming. Yeah.
I want to stream so bad, but it's more about personality when it comes to streaming. Not if you winning or losing. It's just you gotta make the stream pop.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to streaming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I play him, and I love the game of Madden. But I like playing basketball. I like playing basketball more than I like playing football in the game. But I would say Madden, that's that shit. I fuck with it. Back to where I was getting at, it just saves money, man. And it is strategic. You have to think. You have to think.
I think before you start playing sports, playing video games, before you start playing that sport, will help you understand the game better.
Oh my goodness.
Especially for like elementary school and middle school students.
Oh my goodness. Like you understand the game. Like you really understand what's going on.
Yeah.
When to
It's
run
like
clock,
simulation.
when to hurry up,
Yeah.
when to do what you need to do.
You need all that, man.
Had a lot of new growth or
You got some good new growth.
straight up.
Yeah.
Right.
You got
Too
good,
much going on.
real good new growth.
Always something going on. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all see my client? You don't take somebody at 10:25 talking about you got something to do. You had to go get your son from school and your appointment at 10:30. I got too much shit going on today. You tripping. I'm still here.
Right.
Yeah, she'll be alright. I'm finna go. I'm finna play with her.
I see you tomorrow.
Alright.
Front door.
Bottle and everything now.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I ain't gotta do nothing no more a little bit. I'm like, I started all the way over, so I just feel like, God, I had it made.
You still like you eating finger foods yet?
I went straight to work, huh? 7 months. 7 months.
I mean, he got teeth yet?
Still tiny. And moves everywhere. And my oldest gonna be 20.
Keisha, he got teeth yet?
I got 4. 4, yep. 19, 15, and 7 in 7 months.
Your 7-month-old got any teeth yet?
Huh?
Your 7-month-old, do he have any teeth yet?
Oh, no, he don't got no teeth. He act like he do.
Mm.
He trying to eat everything. So greedy.
Food be tasting good.
He don't even like the baby food.
He tried popsicles yet?
Oh yeah, he done had everything. He done had bananas. He done had all kind of fruits and he be eating. He done had chicken. No baby ain't neck bones from the tater. My mama done got.
He done ate neck bones? Oh man, he gonna have a wide palate.
Yeah.
A wide assortment of foods he like.
Cause my son, my 7-year-old don't have, his palate sucks. He don't like nothing. He like, Mama, can you make me some eggs and bacon? That's kind of food he want to eat, or corn dogs, or
Okay.
you just real good.
Eggs and bacon is traditional breakfast, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Eggs and bacon is traditional breakfast. You know, whether it's scrambled or sunny side up. And
Yeah, so he like the eggs over hard.
okay,
So that's how I have to cook them.
okay.
He's like, Mommy, you cook me a flat one?
The flat one's pretty good. He got good taste.
My baby got his teeth cut, pulled out yesterday, 4.
Okay.
He was so cute.
Your 15. This your 15-year-old?
My 7-year-old.
Your 7-year-old? That's all right. You ever eat the runny eggs, the overside, easy? I had to learn to like that. At first, I didn't like the texture of the yolk when it would bust until I soaked it up with the bread, and I was like, I can handle it now. I know what to do with it. You ever tried what you call it's Japanese, they call it bubble tea. They got something called bubble tea, and it's like made from like soy, and they got these like
Soy is soy beans, right?
Yeah.
They gave me
How they make like soy milk and soybeans.
Yeah.
So it's like a tea that they use that they make from soy milk, and they got these flavorful balls, like little round balls inside the tea, and they bust, and they got like a flavor on the inside of it.
I was eating them a little bit because I don't eat pork, and then the last time I had
I
one,
had to get hip to them.
it made me sick.
Cause the first time that I had the oversized runny egg, and I ate the egg and I put the whole
I
egg
don't
in
really
my
fuck with eggs,
Yeah.
period.
You know?
Nah, not for real. They not like delicacy.
And
You
it
like,
wasn't, I guess it wasn't a lot of pork.
I can do breakfast without eggs.
Okay.
I substitute
I
that
was
for
getting
like
away
rice.
with it, but
Rice?
Yeah.
I fuck with rice.
I love like sugar rice.
Sugar rice.
Yeah, I never liked eggs. Why? I take that back because I put the eggs in the rice. Why would you just won't eat like a batch of eggs?
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was raised up on Granny making breakfast. She made the pancakes, the eggs, and the bacon or sausage. Or she made the breakfast sandwich with the scrambled egg on the toast with the lettuce and tomatoes with the sausage or the bacon.
She did it like that.
Right before school, going to school, elementary school, high school, yeah. She cooked every morning. Or sometimes she made like the rice, put the butter in there with like a little bit of milk,
Ooh.
and then hit it with the toast on the side, and then hit it with the egg. So she used to get, get a case of eggs and had to run to the store like every couple of days to get some more groceries.
Mm-hmm.
We had a big family.
Straight up. How many brothers and sisters you have?
I got 5.
Wow. 5 siblings?
But my grandmother, she had 9. Well, she had 9 children, but she came from a family of 9.
I get about 6 breadsticks.
She was always cooking.
My kids be
She
like,
cooked meals based on the size, so she always overcooked. And she had leftovers. She didn't really like when we had leftovers.
You said she ain't like that.
Well, I mean, we used to eat them, but she, if she cooked, she would rather like people eat
it up.
Take something with you. You can eat her, but if it's too much, take something with you.
Mm-hmm.
I said I could walk
She ain't like when it's spoiled,
Y'all ain't got no bread.
She didn't get it.
She didn't waste no food at all, none.
When it didn't get it.
Yeah. Feed the dog scraps, greens and neck bones and extra bones and meat and put it in the dog bowl. That's the dog food. Some leftover rice, put the rice in there with the greens and the leftover bones and the neck bone. That's the dog food. She had dog food. Dry dog food.
My banana pudding girl, her cookies was so good. I don't want her banana pudding no more. Alright, she doing orders for Mother's Day. I'm gonna place me an order, but I kind of want to get the big pan. I really don't want to.
I got the $30 cake.
You ever tried Eggs Benedict?
What's that? I heard it.
Eggs Benedict is like, it's a delicacy. Like you maybe find it like in country clubs and like more ritzy type of places. But it's like Canadian ham.
I know what that is. That's just a slice of ham, right?
Right. So a sliced ham is mainly like slicing like a circle, and they put it on top of English muffin, and they cook the egg in vinegar. When you cook an egg in vinegar, you drop the egg in boiling water and put like a little salt in there. It boils and it come together kind of round like this, and it stay like that, like it what you call coagulates. And they take that and they put that on top of the Canadian ham with the English muffin and put a hollandaise sauce on there. It's like a yellow sauce made from an emulsification where they use like egg white, egg yolk, hot sauce, salt and pepper, and it make like it kind of give you like it look like the color of mustard, but it's like an egg sauce that you put on top of your Eggs Benedict, and it's fire.
It's good?
Yeah. It's an acquired taste.
It's acquired.
Yeah. I worked at a country club.
That's like a golf course or some shit like that.
Yeah.
My boss, he loves me, man. Old white man, fat boy, look like Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
He swears up and down like he's gonna take me out golfing one day and get drunk with me. But
that's fun.
Yeah, he loves me, man. He should have fired me 12 times before, but I don't know why he keeps me around. But
You like your character.
yeah, he knows I'm a stand up and I'm a 100 guy. I'm not biased. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Correct me when I'm wrong, but he knows what type of guy I am. Yeah, but anyway, this nigga told me he paid like $5,000 for the store. I don't know if he pays a month or like throughout the summer like $1,000 a month, but he's like, it cost me $5,000 just to golf for the year. So you pay $5,000 just to golf for the year? I said, God almighty. But he says a country club. It's like you gotta like when you golf there. He was like khakis and shorts. You either got khakis and a polo or like khakis and shorts, polo or something. Like, he was like, you gotta be in uniform. You can't even come up there playing games like I'm finna go golf like this. Is it serious like that?
Yeah, you gotta come up there with
presentable.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I used to.
They will not let you golf like this.
Nah.
At all. can't get on my you can't get on my wood my green. Whatever.
Because they got the clothes there.
Are you
They
serious?
got golf clothes there. You can get put on.
So if you ain't got them, you could buy them for $79.99.
Or you can bring your own. You can go to Walmart, get you some slacks and get you some shoes, and you know what I'm saying.
But you must be in uniform stepping on my court, on my
What you
green.
say they golf course etiquette.
Man, he was
According
telling
to
me.
you.
Yeah, that was the only thing. He was like, I'm gonna bring you out there, meet you, man. But the only thing is, you're gonna have to dress right. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you gotta be in uniform. I was like, what? He was like, that will not let you on. You better have slacks and a polo on, or shorts and a polo t-shirt.
It's like
For
after
real.
12, you gotta be at work at 4.
But country
you know what I'm
clubs like
saying?
that?
You can't call them at certain time. You can't call them
Oh,
at
no.
7. You don't see them on the weekend. Are you really believe y'all in a relationship? Don't let them do you like that.
Yeah, I can dig it.
But I'm like, how do she not know?
I don't
Like,
even want
what
it.
you been doing all these years?
Ooh, this
You know
is
what
so
I'm saying?
nasty.
How do you not know
What
that?
is it? A coat?
They gave it to me for free, so I didn't really want to.
John, do you know how long it take you to put in 27 piece?
The last time I did one, it probably took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
To put it in, not to cut it and curl.
To put it in, it took me probably about like 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes to put it in. To place all the tracks.
I'm gonna try you out one day. I'm gonna have you to put some in for somebody.
Okay.
I'm just trying to speed up my process.
I got
Like
you.
if I'm busy, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, I pay you to put it in for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the 27 piece?
It's a style. It's a style.
What all you do? OG, like, what all hair you do?
Man,
I do
I can do
a lot
a
of
variety.
weaves. I do natural hair. Not natural, real hair. I do weaves,
That's
relaxed styles though.
I understand.
She do real good short hair.
Finger waves, ponytails.
She work with that hot comb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. Hey, they don't.
I just
Now-
don't do natural hair. You know, like your hair natural. You don't get no relaxers.
Mhm.
I don't do that. Must have relaxers
Mhm.
with me. Must
You
have
don't got one,
relaxers.
you gotta get one.
But the 27 piece, this is not a good example. It's her that come in a box or a pack,
Mhm.
and they say 27 piece. It's real short hair.
Okay.
It's for the short staff.
Actually, I have one in my head.
That's 27.
It's
Look
just,
at
It's just been cut and curled.
you. You spiked up like a rock star, ain't it?
Yes.
I feel you would look fine though. How you sleep on that though?
Y'all
I
sleep cute.
tie my sides up. I have a neck pillow around my neck
As
that
you
was
should.
travel pillow.
Yeah, as you should.
And I wake up like this. I got my hair done yesterday.
Okay.
I knew it looked fresh out, that's why I was like,
I sure was like, how you sleep on that one?
Because I told her I had a 1 o'clock, you know, and I was like, I don't like to really make my time what's there, especially because I got school.
Did she leave? Keisha.
Girl.
Did your client leave?
Yeah,
Okay.
she left. She was like, this girl get on my neck. Everybody gets on her.
She had an appointment or she
Yeah,
was.
she had a 10:30, but I gave counsel on.
Well, she stayed. She been gone for a long time.
No, I think her client had to go pick up her son and it was
She had to pick
off
up her
time.
son, but if she was
I think it's the baby. I think she gets lazy.
She get like irritated and aggravated. Like with it all. 'Cause she was like, I just drove all this way. Now I gotta go back. I said, I was supposed to say, you go to our path, but I ain't had time to take it anyway. Because she showed asked me, can I braid down somebody? That's how I know she, this is certain. I was like, I can't. No, tomorrow. I was like, I can't because I have to drop him at his daddy's house at 10. And I got time at 10:30. So I can't braid.
Do y'all live close to each other? You and Zay? I don't have to go for you.
It's right off of Hanley at the quick trip. That's where I meet this guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it ain't nowhere from her. It's 7
Yeah.
minutes from her.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Well, that's good.
And it's only what 8, like the same distance almost from my house too. You know, so but that's what I don't be want. I would want my class, you know, feel.
Did she when she cancel? When she came here?
She that's why I say she canceled. She said she don't. I said yeah. She said yeah. And I said, boy, you